first just put a shout out to www.pastorpaulgold.com on behalf of noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com, and you can call them this morning at 877-646-5347. The information they want to share with you today is if you're trying to navigate to market turbulence, if you're trying to navigate through this a very weird time, why not set course to the Noble Gold Investment safe haven at www.pastorpaulgold.com. With global uncertainty looming, your savings and retirement plans are under siege. But there's one asset that stood the test of time: gold. It is a biblical currency. Unlock the peace of mind that comes with owning gold and the ultimate safe haven it provides. And if precious metals are new to you, Noble Gold Investment will hold your hand through the whole process. They have a team of experts who will guide you every step of the way to safety. Thousands of investors have sheltered their retirement savings by going to www.pastorpaulgold.com. Don't leave yourself exposed to the markets right now. It's way too risky. But with gold at an all-time high, looking to climb further, this would be a perfect time. Matter of fact, over at Noble Gold Investments, you can open an IRA or roll over that 401k, secure your future, and they will give you this 3 ounces of pure silver, America Silver Virtue coin for free. So this is a good way to get off to a great start with a new year with www.pastorpaulgold.com. Again, you can call them at 877-646-5347 and tell them that Pastor Paul sent you there. Well,
once confined to the realm of science fiction, autonomous weapon systems, known as killer robots, are on the verge of becoming a reality due to the swift progress of artificial intelligence. In response to this development, international organizations have been increasingly advocating for limitations or outright bans on their deployment. In November, the United Nations General Assembly took a significant step by adopting the first ever resolution addressing these weapon systems, which have the capability to identify and engage targets without human intervention. The Harvard Gazette spoke with Bonnie Docherty, a lecturer on law at Harvard's Law School's International Human Rights Clinic, who participated in several UN meetings. Additionally, Docherty holds the position of a senior researcher in the Arms Division of Human Rights Watch. And when the Harvard Gazette asked, quote, what exactly are killer robots and to what extent are they a reality, Docherty responded, quote, killer robots or autonomous weapons systems, to use the more technical term, are systems that choose a target and fire on it based on sensor inputs rather than human inputs. Quote, they have been under development for a while, but are rapidly becoming a reality, she said. Quote, we are increasingly concerned about them because weapon systems with significant autonomy over the use of force are already being used on the battlefield, she said. The United Nations and the Red Cross Society, both committed to safeguarding human rights, have collaboratively advocated for an international treaty addressing the issue of killer robots, an alternative term for autonomous weapon systems, with the capability to independently decide when to employ lethal force, the Times of India reported. Given the swift progress of artificial intelligence, these organizations are urging all 193 member countries to participate in discussions aimed at assessing the necessity for regulations or a comprehensive ban on these autonomous weapon systems. A man named Alberto de Barrios, aged 54, has been arrested and charged with battery following an incident where he attacked a Subway worker with his lunch. De Barrios ordered a Subway Hero sandwich from a Stuart, Florida branch, but became agitated when he discovered that the worker, Cassandra Tia Pierre Lewis, had not sliced it in half as he desired. An argument ensued. causing a disruptive scene on Tuesday. Cassandra informed DeBarrios that she would no longer serve him, prompting him to threaten to call her manager. And during this phone call, he hurled the baguette at her, striking her in the stomach. As he exited the restaurant, she followed him, recording him and noting his license plate, Metro is reporting. Law enforcement traced him to his residence, where he claimed he thought he threw the sandwich at the counter, not at Cassandra. Security footage contradicts his claim, showing him swiping the sandwich off the counter, causing it to hit the victim. DeBarrios was released from the county jail on a $1,000 bond, with his next court appearance scheduled for February 1st. In a court filing on Friday, the Justice Department announced its intention to pursue the death penalty for Peyton Gendron, the individual who, at the age of 19, carried out a racially motivated shooting resulting in the deaths of 10 people at a top supermarket in Buffalo, New York in May of 2022. The filing stated, quote, United States believes the circumstances in counts 11 through 20 of the indictment are such that in the event of a conviction, a sentence of death is justified. Previously, Gendron's lawyers indicated that he would be open to considering a guilty plea for the federal charges if the death penalty was removed as an option, ABC News reported. In the filing, federal prosecutors outlined the reasons why they believe a death sentence is warranted, saying, quote, Gendron intentionally killed Roberta Drury, Pearl Young, Hayward Patterson, Ruth Whitfield, Celestine Cheney, Aaron Salter Jr., Andre McNeil, Marcus Morrison, Catherine Massey, and Geraldine Talley. The Justice Department additionally referenced Gendron's deliberate causing of bodily harm, intentional involvement in an act leading to a death, and the overt racism connected to the shooting. Quote, Peyton Gendron expressed bias, hatred, and contempt toward black persons, and his animus toward black persons played a role, the filing said. The choice to pursue the death penalty comes after over a year of internal discussions within the Justice Department, as reported by ABC News. While Attorney General Garland has publicly expressed reservations about the death penalty and U.S. President Joe Biden campaigned on federal abolition, the absence of a formal policy from the Biden administration led the DOJ officials to engage in debates over establishing a, quote, worst of the worst threshold. This threshold would guide the recommendation of a death sentence in cases involving severe instances of hate-driven mass acts of terror.